I have literally been working on my computer the entire day and I have not gone outside. And this is my first time going outside today, and the sun is going down soon. And there are like perfect clouds outside. They're not like too big and fluffy, but they're still pretty good. And since the sun is setting, they have like a nice orangey feel, like warm feel to them. So I think I'm gonna go get like Starbucks, and then I'm gonna try and find somewhere to get some time lapses, because I use like the same time lapses, and I'm starting to notice that like I'm using time lapses that I've shot like when there were no leaves on the trees, or when it was like in the middle of summer, so there's like really like big trees and everything. And now it's the fall, so the leaves are starting to fall off the trees. So I want to keep like the time lapses consistent of when I'm shooting the vlogs. So that's what I'm gonna try and do now. I'm also going out tonight with friends, and I have no idea what we're gonna do because we can never decide where we want to go to eat or what we want to do. But I don't know when I'm meeting up with them. So first I'm gonna try and do this. I had to put my camera down because there was a cop sitting on the side of the road. I just tried to go down to the center of my town because I want to get Starbucks, and I also want to try and find somewhere with like a big open area that I could do a time lapse. And there was so much traffic, so I literally like pulled into someone's driveway and turned around because I'm not waiting in the traffic. By the time I wait in the traffic and get to the center of town, the sun will be down. So it's not really worth it. So now I'm going to head back towards my neighborhood and see if there are any places that I can take a time lapse, because I hate traffic. Well, that was a super huge fail. There were no clouds and it wasn't like good sunlight, and by the time I got to where I wanted to go to set up, it was already like extremely dark out, so it wouldn't have been a good time lapse because you wouldn't have been able to tell that anything was changing. In the center of town it's still like really crazy, so I'm not gonna try and go to Starbucks now because it's like the traffic is ridiculous and the line at Starbucks is going to be ridiculous. So I think I'm gonna head home and get ready to go out. I'm not sure like when they want to hang out, but man, I was really hoping that would work out because I thought it'd be a really cool sunset time lapse. There's another cool waterfall that I'm gonna have to go to like earlier in the day, so I don't have to worry about the sun setting on me, and I'm gonna have to take one there because I've been there before and it's really cool. And this time I'll have like a tripod and a better camera than when I did it a couple years ago. So today was just like a huge time-lapse fail, and it's my fault because I waited too long. Because if you wait too long and you can't think of a location, then you're kind of like scrambling and it's last minute, and then the sun goes down and it doesn't work out, and then the clouds disappear. There's just like a whole bunch of factors that have to work together in order for you to get like a really good time lapse. I'm definitely gonna try again soon though, because I need some new time lapses. I've been using the same ones and it's getting repetitive and kind of annoying, and there's so many good opportunities to take a time lapse at different places. I just always forget to, or I don't think of it or whatever. So from now on, if I see a good opportunity for a time lapse, then I'm gonna try and take it and do one. I did hang out with Maria, Deb, and Katie tonight. We went to Outback and then we got ice cream and just kind of hung out. I didn't really film a lot because it was really dark in Outback, and I didn't bring my camera in because it's always kind of hectic in there, but I tried filming with my phone and it totally like did not come out. My camera on my phone would not focus because it was so dark in there, so it's like really crappy because you can't even tell what you're looking at. I'm excited though because tomorrow I'm going to the Autumn Lights Festival. I think that's what it's called. Because like I said, I want to try and do as many fall activities as possible because fall is my favorite time of year, and I feel like it always like comes and goes so quickly and you always miss it. And there's a lot of like cute fall things going on like around me that I don't really know about because I never go out and do stuff. So tomorrow I'm definitely going to try and go to that, even though there is like a slight chance of rain. I'm hoping it can just hold off until like later and I can go, because of course it's outside. It's kind of like the Apple Fest, but I don't think it's going to be like as big and chaotic as the Apple Fest. It's like on a smaller scale, but it's still something fall-y to do. Tomorrow is also that record exchange that I've probably talked about on the vlog before, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that because I don't know how long like the Autumn Lights Festival is going to take me, so I'll see what happens. The Autumn Lights Festival only happens like once a year, so I'm not too worried about the record exchange because it happens every month. And then Sunday there's a camera show going on, which is really exciting, that I want to try and get to, and that only happens like every other month I think, or maybe that's every month too. But I'm also supposed to go apple picking, so I'm not sure what's going to happen or what my plans are, but hopefully I'll figure out what's going on soon and then I can kind of like plan my weekend. I was supposed to go to Comic-Con yesterday, which would have been Thursday, the first day of Comic-Con. It was kind of like a last minute impulse thing that I was going to go with my mom because I've never gone before, and it was like the first day and it wasn't sold out. Every other day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was sold out. But I thought like, oh, I would just go one day this year just to kind of experience it, and then I can like plan for next year and go like the whole weekend. But as I was about to buy the tickets, it like sold out, so I couldn't get tickets and we didn't go, which I'm bummed about, but it's not like I've never gone, so I don't really like know what I'm missing, but I'm definitely gonna try for next year. At the end of October, there's the Photo Plus Expo, or whatever it's called, and that is at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City as well, where Comic-Con is right now. And I want to try and go to that because I believe that's free, and it's a really cool convention all about like camera gear and like camera bags and everything, and you can just kind of like walk around the convention and learn about new cameras that come out and like techniques and all kinds of stuff. So I think that would be really fun to vlog about and really interesting because I know people that have gone before and they say that it's really interesting. So maybe I'll try to go to that. I've like written down a whole list of things I want to do this fall before it starts getting really cold out. Well, don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. That's pretty much it for today, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.